Hey, you like that thumbnail, huh? Pretty creative, huh? Now really, I didn't put more than 5 minutes into it because I just want to get this done. Sorry, let me turn on the live camera so I can see if I'm actually in frame without having to wait for the 30-second delay. Okay, now for those of you wondering why your comments aren't posting, you might have figured out the chat has been disabled, and you're wondering why the chat has been disabled. Well, it's real simple. I need to get this off my chest, and I want to do it as quickly and expeditiously as possible. And if the chat is open, this is going to go from a 20 to 30 minute monologue to an 8-hour stream. Let's face it, I talk for 30 minutes, and I have 30 minutes worth of comments to catch up to, which takes about 2.5 hours, and then 2.5 hours later I catch up to those 30 minutes of comments. Then I have 2.5 hours worth of comments to catch up to, and you see, it goes all night long. I don't want to do that. I don't want distractions. I don't want to have to read comments. I just want to get this off my chest as quickly as possible, go about my workout, relieve stress, get stronger, because I just have to keep fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, and none of it's fair. But hey, you can go as low as you want, and I can go even lower. Game on. Has everyone figured out that the chat is disabled? Yes. I just want to get this off of my chest. I could just make a video and upload it, but let's face it, more people watch live streams than regular videos. So at least, I don't know how many people are watching right now. I'm not looking. I don't care. I'm going to keep this up and people will hopefully see it. So that's why I'm doing a live stream with disabled chat, so I can get this off my chest live and get more attention. Clickbait. Call it what you want. Desperate people do desperate things. Desperate fools do desperate things. Desperate criminals do desperate things. Desperate liars do desperate things. And in this case, I'm dealing with both. Actually, all three of the above. Fools, criminals, and liars. And they've gotten to the point where they're so desperate, they're going to rehash things from a year ago. Imagine that. Yeah, happy anniversary. If anybody wonders if I actually owned Mr. Woo, I'm not going to mention any names because I'm that smart. I'm not going to mention any names, but when I say Mr. Woo, you know who I'm talking about. Anybody who doubts that I actually owned him by playing him for 5 days, don't you notice he hasn't been the same since? Don't you notice he has now resorted to teaming up with an old lady, an elderly, sick lady who stabbed all of her friends in the back. He's teaming up with his enemies who he made his friends so he can have people fight his battles because he was owned. Facts are facts. Facts don't care about your feelings. Owned. And now he's resorting to a different game plan. I'm going to team up with an elderly woman who has health problems and who stabbed all of her friends in the back. And we're going to bring back a relic, a fossil. Not that she's old, mid-30s, but a lot of people know who Ghostface is, don't you? The girl who uses Elmer's glue as face lotion. Yeah, pasty face. Well, I say she looks like Pocahontas, so I give her a more appropriate name, Pocahontas. Excuse me while I spit. So he's going to dig deeper, and Ms. You see, there was a panel yesterday. Did a panel yesterday A panel with Pedo, I like to call it. A panel with Pedo and a panel with Ghostface, and the three of them were on there until the Klansman, her new man, came on along with the Scores. But for the most time, it was and woo and laters, bang bang, yeah, Ghostface. And I didn't know they were going live. I was wondering why they really were trying to get me to end my morning stream as quickly as possible. They were telling me, end your stream, end your stream. I'm thinking there's something, maybe it's reverse psychology. Maybe they want to keep me on my live stream all damn day because, woo, you know, he wants to have fun, and I let him in my stream, and he wanted me to stream all damn day just so he can have a little playground. So he's using reverse psychology because he goes, if he tells me the truth, creepo, keep on streaming so I can have some fun. He knows just for spite, whether I want to keep streaming or not, I'm going to shut it down just to piss him off. So he's using reverse psychology, saying, end your stream now, knowing just to spite him, I'm going to continue streaming, thinking I'm spiting him, but I'm really giving him what he wants. But after 8 hours of streaming, or 5 or 6 hours of streaming, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, I really could care less if he wants to claim victory or not. I ended my stream. If that gives him a little trophy, well, let him get all the little trophies he can, because he can't win anything big of any major importance, of any significance. So let him claim the little teeny weeny victories. Teeny weeny scores. Get it? Got it? Good. Let him win. But then I realized after I ended my stream why they wanted me to end my stream so early, because began her stream immediately after, and since I had 20-something people in my stream, even at 9 o'clock in the morning after going all night, well, she knows she can't outstream me. She can't outdo anything that I could do. None of them can. So she didn't want to lose any viewers, so I had to shut down my stream so she could get the viewers. Okay, so that happened. I had no idea until one of my anonymous watchers, my guardian angels, sent me the link to the stream telling me, and I quote, "You have to see this. Crystal is claiming you raped her." Right. Crystal is claiming I raped her. Okay, now you know I always get stream links, screenshots. I never click on the streams because I don't want to be triggered. I don't want to I deal with enough stress. I don't want to watch these streams and I'm blocked and I can't comment, and I just avoid them. They love to think that I comment. They love to think that I watch their streams. I don't. Get over yourselves. Stop patting yourselves on the back. I do not watch your streams. If I did, I would be talking about them constantly. Get it through your thick concrete skulls. That's concrete. That's iron. Which is harder? I don't know, but your skull is made of whichever is harder. I do not watch your streams. I get sent the links, and this link I couldn't help but to click on because of, the way it was set up. Crystal is claiming that you raped her, and first thought that came to my mind is, okay, when did I ever meet Crystal? She lives in Tennessee. I live in New Jersey. I have not ever met her. I mean, if it comes down to a court of law, well, what date did he rape you? Okay, well, I can prove where I was on any given date because I don't leave the fucking house. I'm thinking, can she really be this stupid to claim that I raped her when I never met her? Then when I clicked on the link, I realized she was playing it like I really did that in person, but what she was really referring to was phone rape. Yes, phone rape. I phone raped her. But she was playing it like I physically did that to her, to get people's attention and to get 90-something dislikes, which I got blamed for, of course, even though Sorry, I don't have to dislike your hate streams. Your narcissism is just explosive. You refuse to believe that people hate the bunch of you and they're going to give you dislikes. I get dislikes because I tell the truth. You get dislikes because you lie. You get dislikes from good people who hate that you lie. I get dislikes by losers who hate that I tell the truth, and it makes them look bad even though they do a good enough job making themselves look bad as they did yesterday. So I apparently, allegedly, phone raped Ms. Pastyface. And this is not news to anyone. This is actually it was January 12th of last year. So it's almost a year to the day. I guess this is her way of saying happy anniversary, Can. Let's celebrate our first year anniversary by rehashing this shit. This happened last January 12th on the phone. We did something that was consensual. I sent her pictures that she did not ask for and did not want, but I did send them to her, and that's why I felt kind of awkward after everything happened on the phone. And then we commented, we went back to talking on Facebook Messenger, and I felt kind of weird, like, did I make you feel uncomfortable? Did I even used the word, did I violate you? Should I be sorry for anything? Should I be sorry for sending the pictures? Her response, oh, no, don't be sorry, you didn't violate me, blah, blah, blah. And you know, it's not really word against word, because this happened last January 12th, and her and I have talked about it millions of times, and we finally came to a point of closure many months ago. We're friends, we're enemies, like me and Fish, like me and Meredith, friends and enemies. And during one of our friendship points, which don't seem to last too long because she obeys her master of puppets, pulling her strings. And she does as he tells her to do, which is why our last attempt at friendship a few months ago ended, because he gave her an ultimatum, me or him, and of course she chose him, stabbed me in the back, but I'm the bad guy. So what happened between me and her on the phone, and in case anybody's wondering, how did everyone get your naked pictures? Now you know. Yeah, Ms. Pastyface. Ms. Pastyface is the one who gave out my mother's name, my phone number, and my naked pictures. So that's how far back it goes. What a good friend, huh? That's called revenge porn, by the way, and it is a crime. Keep that in mind. So this happened a year ago, and we settled it. We had closure. We made closure many months ago. And it was a nullified topic as far as her and I were concerned. We're done. We're over it. Let's move on. Oh. But now that they are desperate and are doing desperate things, they're going to reach back into the archives and bring out this thing that happened a year ago. Why? Well, because, hey, it just might work, you know? The people back then who we were friends with, they know the truth, but the people who are watching now who we're friends with, they might not know the truth, like Bacon and Dusty and so many others. They might not know what really happened. So I can go and I can lie and I can say that he phone raped me. Well, guess what, Miss Elmer's glue face lotion? The video is still on my Drama Dump channel, and I'll put it, I forgot to do it, I'll put it in the description of this, what will likely be an endless stream. That video, I had to make that video to clear my name because it was her word against mine, and since she's a woman, you know, the woman card, always the victim, always comes out shining bright, and the guy is always the bad guy. And in a lot of cases, like Hollywood politicians, the men are the bad guys. I will not deny that. But in this case, I have never attacked anyone who has not attacked me first. I sure as hell never violated anyone. But little Miss Stupid, when she went from being my friend to my enemy, told everyone he violated me. Oh, he made me made me feel so bad. He made me feel so violated. He did all these things against my will. He forced me. Here comes the best part. He forced me to have phone sex with him for 45 minutes. Imagine that. Imagine that. Male, female, whatever you are, something in between. Imagine someone saying to you, I was forced to having phone sex with someone for 45 minutes. Now, unless someone has a family member of yours held captive and they got a gun to their head and they're saying, hey, you know what, you better have phone sex with me or I'm gonna bang bang. How can someone be forced into phone sex? Anybody who's watching right now, even stupid people, if you're on the phone, male or female, doesn't matter. If you're on the phone with someone and they're initiating phone sex that you do not want, are you going to stay there for 45 minutes or just, I don't know, just something totally crazy like hang up the phone? I'm thinking it's a rhetorical question, but there might be some answers, so I'm just throwing it out there. So, claiming that I forced her into phone sex for 45 minutes. Fact, it was 45 minutes on the phone. No, she did not expect it. Yes, we were best friends. Yes, we liked each other in more than a friendly way. Yes, I liked her more than she liked me. And yes, I caught her off guard and by surprise. And yes, it seemed like she was uncomfortable at first, but then it seemed like she was kind of enjoying it. I'm not saying she was blissfully in ecstasy. No, she was going with it. Enjoying it enough to the point where she was complaining that her family was around and she couldn't do anything or say anything back. And I said, that's okay, I'll just, just at least give me some sound. At least make some sounds. Like, what kind of sounds? I mean, really? Come on. Man, yawn. A female yawning like that will do something. So I was asking her to make some kind of sounds, and her response, oh, but my family's around, and oh, wait a second, let me go out to the porch. And she went out to the porch, and she was doing like stupid sounds, but I guess that's the best she could do. But she did do the sounds. And then, kind of killed the mood. I told her, kind of killed the mood. She apologized for killing the mood. That's how violated she felt. She apologized for killing the mood. And then she did this all out, for about 5 seconds, and that killed the mood even more. But she was having fun with me, and it's okay, it's all good, but we did what we did on the phone, and she was not doing, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to do what she does. I'm not going to lie, she did not do anything. I'm sure she was not. She was surrounded by family, but she was allowing me to, and she was getting into it, and she was enjoying it, and she was trying to make the sounds without seeming obvious by her family. And then we went on Facebook Messenger and we're talking, and I was asking her, are you sure you didn't feel violated in any way? I don't want you to feel that. I will hate myself if you feel that way. Should I be sorry for anything? Should I be sorry for sending you these pictures? No, was her response. And then a short while later, when she made herself my enemy because I tried to save her from men who really did want to violate her, she made herself my enemy, and I had to clear my name because she went and told everybody, he violated me, he forced me into phone sex for 45 minutes, and anybody with even half of a dehydrated pea brain was asking her, how can someone force you into phone sex? If you weren't into it, why didn't you just hang up? Oh, I was so uncomfortable, I didn't know what to do. Okay, well then why did you make the sounds? Why were you laughing? Why did you make it seem like, oh, damn, my family's around, I can't do anything? It completely goes against her narrative. And this is about a year ago. So to clear my name, I went onto our Facebook Messenger chat stream, and I didn't make screenshots because they can be faked. I screen recorded January 12th, I'm pretty sure, of last year. And I screen recorded all of our conversation on that day, on that night, January 12th. Could be wrong, but I'm most likely, you'll see for yourself, January 12th. I scrolled through the comments of what happened after the fact on the phone, of me asking her, did you feel this way? Did you feel that way? Should I be sorry? And her responses being no, 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 giving me giving me every indication that I did and said nothing wrong. And I kept that video up for the entire past year because we go from friends to enemies, and I had to keep that video up in case I had to fall back on it like I do now. So don't take her word, don't take my word, go to the video on my Drama Dump channel. I'll leave the link. Calm down. In time. I will leave the link in the description. You can go and you will see the Facebook Messenger chat between her and I, and her reaction to what happened, and compare it to what she said yesterday on the woo stream. Compare it to her now, and apparently she did a stream last night. I didn't see it. I don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. And Ms. Flemkoffer is also streaming right now. Can imagine what's going on over there, especially since I'm doing this. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear about it because it's all lies. It's all bullshit. I'll get screenshots. I'll get clips. I'll get triggered. Whatever. Compare Ghost-Faced's reaction on our Facebook Messenger chat chain last year after the fact. Immediately after the fact. Minutes after the fact. Compare her reaction to what she said yesterday and probably last night and probably today, that he phone raped me. He raped my ears. I was so violated. I felt so violated. I was repulsed. I was disgusted. Oh my God. It's like, first of all, it was a year ago. Second of all, we discussed it. We talked about it. We settled it. According to you, it was a done deal and we didn't even have to talk about it anymore. I was forgiven. Even though I really had no reason to apologize and be sorry, but compare her reaction on the Facebook Messenger chat chain to what she's saying now about, I was so repulsed, violated, he raped my ears. Like she had the worst experience of her life. Compare what she said after the fact, directly after the fact, to what she is saying now. And tell me who's lying? He raped my ears. Just the fact that she's going to say, he forced me into phone sex. And everybody I've talked to says the same thing. How can you force someone into phone sex? If someone was talking on the phone to me and they were trying to do that and I didn't want to, I would just hang up. Apparently that wasn't an option for her at the time. I'm surprised she didn't record it. But considering who she's friends with, if anything happened again, she would record it, just like her master records her and plays her private voice messages and voice conversations on his streams to torture her. But hey, I'm the one who harasses women, right? Mm-hmm. So compare what she said last year about the incident to what she's saying now about, oh my God, I'm so traumatized, I was ear raped, this and that, and that's all. Compare. Compare how she's reacting now to how she reacted then. And most of you probably heard throughout the year her and I talking about it, and it was like an issue that we weren't taking seriously because we discussed it and we closed it. And I thought it was just something we buried and it was done. It was squashed. But no, because a year later, no, woo, he needs help because he can't fight me on his own. He can't fight me like a man. If he was a man, he can't take me down. He can't make me go away. He cannot shut me up. So he's going to use elderly, sick women, and younger women, and everyone whose faces are in the deck of victim cards. He's going to use them to help fight his battles. Ooh, what a man. He needs women to fight his battles. This is how desperate he is. This is proof of how I owned him. If I didn't, he would still be fighting me like he's been doing all year. And there's another thing. He's playing the victim. He's on their panel. Here's the irony. Here's the explosive irony that just I didn't know what to laugh or cry or both. Yesterday, seeing a panel where a girl is calling me a rapist and another woman in between coughing up phlegm coughing up phlegm is agreeing, even though she was nowhere. I did not know I did not know her until April. This happened in January. She has no clue what happened, but she's believing everything she's being told. Oh, yeah, really? Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. These two women are calling me a rapist, and sitting on the same panel, woo! Registered sex offender. Registered, convicted sex offender. One more time, just so it sinks in. Registered sex offender. Guilty of sex crimes against not one, not two, but three, not even grown women. Girls under the age of 14. These two women calling me a rapist while they have a convicted sex offender who's a fugitive from justice, and they're hiding and enabling and protecting, which is also a crime, keep in mind. They have him on the panel. Can you imagine a panel full of neo-Nazis calling other people racist? Can you imagine a panel full of politicians calling other people liars? I can go on and on with examples, but you know what I'm saying. And here's this woo boy sitting there trashing me. Oh yeah, he's a rapist, he's a rapist, he's a rapist, he's a rapist. Woo, 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 he's a rapist, he's a rapist. And I'm just wish, of course I'm not gonna go comment. I tried to comment. I made 2 comments, but they didn't show up because I'm blocked. Because you know, you can't defend yourself. They're not blocked on my channel, but I'm blocked on theirs. And when I block them on my channel, oh, you're afraid. You don't give people a chance to defend themselves. Everything, like I say, everything they accuse, everything they are guilty of, they accuse their enemies of doing. You block everybody. You're afraid. You're a coward. They're not blocked on my channel. You're more than welcome to come around and be toyed with. But I'm blocked on theirs. Double standard, you see it? Once again, the game is rigged, always has been, always will be. So there's a panel of 2 women, pathological lying women, and a convicted sex offender, all calling me a rapist because I supposedly forced someone into phone sex a year ago, even though we came to an agreement and it was all a big misunderstanding and it was squashed. But no, now they're going to dig it up and make it brand new all over again and introduce the scenario that happened last year between me and Ghostface. They're going to introduce it to a brand new audience, and the brand new audience is going to say, oh, who do we believe? Well, brand new audience, if you are brand new and you haven't heard about this situation, go to the link that I'm going to put in the description. Go to my Drama Dump channel, watch the video, read the Facebook Messenger chat chain between me and Ghostface from exactly a year ago, after the fact, of what happened on the phone, and you tell me if she gave me any indication that she felt violated, if she felt repulsed, disgust, even uncomfortable, let alone ear raped. Just do that. I can't say enough. You can't fix this level of stupidity. People arguing against their own words. I have their own words on Facebook Messenger. I can re-record. They have their own words saying one thing, and now they're going to say another, and I will have a video that I've had all year long showing that they're lying now, and they will still argue against their own words. You can't make this. Maybe you can make this shit up. Steven Spielberg, Stephen King, they can make this shit up. So this is what I'm dealing with now. Because, can't fight like a man because he ain't never been one. So now he's going to get elderly women who are sick, who have health problems, who are only on his side because, they're terrified of him after he threatened their family, her family. And now Ms. Ghostfaced, who comes onto YouTube once or twice a month because she's busy taking care of her supposedly sick mother, who I do hope lives forever, although she's claiming that Bitch Puddin', Dusty, and Johnny Lee, whoever has heard of Johnny Lee, Dusty, Bitch Puddin', she is claiming that Johnny Lee and Bitch Puddin' wished death upon her sick mother, which is a bigger lie than Mr. Woo's ego. They never said anything. Like, they are not that kind of people. She's confusing my friends with her friends. My friends don't do that. That is a fucking lie. And if people who like to have proof, you know those people, prove the proof. Well, prove the proof. I'll go to hell and back for my friends, and I know for a fact my friends never said anything bad about anyone's mother. In fact, when I say certain things where I go too far, they tell me that I'm going too far. Not only are they going to lie about me, they're going to lie about good people, my friends. Bacon's a bad guy for protecting children, right? Jason called Bacon, Canadian Bacon, Jason called Bacon's young child a little MFer. Do I have to say anything about that? That was either last night or yesterday. He called Bacon's young son a little MFer. That's a great guy. That's a guy you want on your side when you are battling people who disrespect women and children. Come on, man. This is the most, I don't know if I'm being punked. Is Ashton Kutcher gonna pop through the tarp covering the draft over the back door and say, yeah, you've been punked? This can't be real. I can't be bombarded by this much stupidity. It's hard to believe. It's hard to fathom. But if they want to play that game, then game on. If they want to go low, I can and will go lower, because I don't believe in fair fighting. I don't believe in you slap me, I slap you back. Because then you're just going to slap me a second time, and I'm going to slap you a second time, and it's going to be a slap fest all day, all night, twice on Sundays. No, you slap me in the face, I break some bones. Chances are you won't be slapping me back. That's how you fight your enemy, by hitting them harder than they hit you. And supposedly Ms. is going to make a slideshow of proof of me attacking women. And I don't doubt that. That's easy. I'm sure she'll find a lot of screenshots of me making comments, talking bad about women. And, of course, all the stupid people who drink the Kool-Aid are going to look and say, oh, yeah, Mr. Creepo. Oh, look, he's talking bad about women. Look at all these screenshots of him talking bad about women. Maybe sound bites from my streams. Listen to him. He's talking bad about women. He's talking bad about women. He's commenting bad things about women. But is she going to be fair and show both sides? Is she going to show the comments of the women I am being nasty to before I am nasty to them? Anyone who knows me knows I have never attacked anyone who did not attack me first. And I'm sorry, I believe in equality. I don't care if you're male or female. If you attack, I'm not talking about physical violence here. I'm talking about verbal, online. You're going to come insult somebody. You're going to verbally trash someone. Expect to get it in return. Equality. Isn't that what people want? Equality? I give equality. Apparently that's a bad thing. So Ms. is going to make a slideshow of a whole bunch of screenshots of me commenting bad things to women, probably clips of my streams saying bad things about women. But do you really think she's going to give the backstory and play both sides of the story and show, oh, look, he's saying this to this woman. He's being really mean to this woman. But here's what this woman said to him to entice him and push him over the edge to get him to defend himself and say these nasty things. Do you think, let's see, no? How about no? Hell no, that's the answer. Hell no. And if it's a soundbite from one of my streams, listen to him talking bad about this woman, that woman. Is he going to show what those women or that women said about me? And if they're in my chat, is she going to show screenshots of this woman saying this about me? Whatever about me? Of course not. It's going to be a bunch of screenshots that show me defending myself against women, but it will be under the guise of me attacking women. And since I don't save every single screenshot like that, some of them I might be able to prove, some of them I might not be able to prove. But this is how the game is now going to be played. So your choice, your wishes, my command. Not because you command me, because I don't follow orders, and that's why you all hate me so much. I fight. I fight for myself. I fight for my friends. I probably fight for my friends harder than I fight. I want to tell. I probably fight for my friends harder than I fight for myself. But if you want to go dirty, if you want to go deep, if you want to dig back into the, really, you're that desperate, you're going to dig back to something that happened a year ago that was settled, that was squashed, and now you're going to make it brand new, go ahead, make it brand new, because I have the old video that has stood the test of time throughout the past year to show that you are lying. I was ear raped. Listen to her words. Go and watch that video and decide how credible Ms. Ghostface is. And as for Mr. Woo, well, do I really have to say anything about him? Like I said, the irony of a convicted sex offender on a panel calling me a rapist. They can't even get mad at that. Can't even get mad at that. So I'm waiting for these videos to come out proving how horrible I am to women who attack me first, but they won't show that. It's okay because I have plenty of screenshots. Porky, Screws, Inchworm. You know those 30 or 40 screenshots that I have shown to many people. One of the reasons you shut down your channel for a month. All those screenshots I have of you threatening to bash a woman's head in, a 53, 54-year-old woman last year, making fun of people's deaths, making fun of their mother's deaths, making fun of their children's deaths, sexually harassing my 76-year-old mother for the past year, telling me, demanding, commanding that I kill myself, doxing me, my number, my name, my info, my address, my email, everything and anything you could get your dirty, disgusting what do pigs have? Hooves. Hooves? Yeah, get your hooves on. But I'm the bad guy. Okay, let's play the game. You dig up what you can on me, and I'm going to dig up what I can on you. And it's not just scores that I have proof of, it's every one of y'all who I can, like it says, or does it say? I don't even know if I put it. Hold on, let me check. Now I get to see how many people are watching. Oh, 19 people are watching. Hello, everyone. Oh, yes, I put it in the description. Don't try to ruin someone's life with lies when they can totally destroy yours with the truth. Now, I'm beginning to care less and less what people think of me nowadays because I have always done what I believe is right. I have always told the truth. Come on. Drinking NyQuil on stream, popping pills on stream, doing it off camera and then talking about it. I let everyone know. My demons, my skeletons. Oh, what about you? What about me? Let's talk about me. I admit to all the stupid things I do. I don't hide them. I'm not ashamed. I might be ashamed, but hey, I'm still going to let people know what I do because, you know, if I tell people the stupid things I do, maybe that will help me not continue to do them because, damn, all these people know, and if I do this again, I'll have to tell them, and you know what? I haven't cut anything. There hasn't been any bloodletting since September. Maybe because everyone knew about it, maybe that's why it hasn't happened since. So by me baring my soul and being bluntly honest and letting everyone know my problem, maybe that's kept me from doing it ever since, huh? You think? I don't have to lie. I have nothing to lie about. However, you look at I will put my reputation against the reputation of all members of the loser crew, and we know who they are. I will put my reputation against all the combined reputations of the loser crew. Any day. All day toys on Sundays. Let's take a look at their backgrounds. Let's take a look at their personal records. Let's take a look at their actions. Let's see screenshots of them. Let's hear videos of them. Let's see troll accounts. Let's see dead baby accounts. Let's see people using other people's mothers for troll accounts. Let's see who has a wellness check channel featuring 50 clips of my streams that were chopped up and uploaded onto the wellness channel, and I'm called the stalker. Once again, everything they're guilty of, they accuse their enemies of. And now I am the phone rapist who forced a poor innocent girl whose baby daddy is, by the way, on the run for murder. In Detroit, yeah. That's from our phone conversation. Sorry you didn't tell me it was a secret, but yeah, you're not even your baby daddy because you don't have any babies. Your kid is 11 years old. You know, the kid that you put on your live stream to curse me out for an hour and a half. 3 o'clock in the morning. Mother of the Year. Congratulations. Like I said, when I did call Child Services and your local police department, they saw the video and they told me, yeah, that's really bad parenting, but nothing that we can do about it. It's not bad enough to the point where we could intervene. But hey, at least I tried. Don't try and ruin my life with lies when yours can be ruined with the truth. Phone rape. A new word, a new term has been coined into the English language. The phone rapist. He forced a girl to stay on the phone for 45 minutes, to laugh, to giggle, to make some sounds, to make some even more sounds, to complain that her family was there and she couldn't join in. And now a year and later, oh, it was so repulsive, it was so horrifying, I was so violated, here raped me. Click on the link I'm going to put in the description and see her words immediately after the fact and tell me who's lying. And if she wants to, I'm sure, you know, we had a lot of fighting since then, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a lot of emails, text messages I've sent her, you know, really hating her because she gave me every reason to. I'm sure they are going to be part of this big screen, this slideshow of proof that Mr. Creepo is an evil son of a bitch. Look what he says to women. Look what he said to Crystal in the email. Okay, well, I've saved most of our emails, I hope. And I'll just make a slideshow showing not only what I have said to her, but what she says to me to encourage me to say what I say to her. Like I said, I only attack when I am attacked. And when I am attacked, I attack so hard that people think twice about attacking me again. And that's why I owned, woo, to the point where he is now stooping so low to getting women to fight his battles. Ain't that nice, huh? Ain't that nice? You want to keep yourself from getting recognized by law enforcement and locked up as an absconder, tier 3 sex offender? Well, just get a new tattoo across your face saying, property of Mr. Perfect, the cerebral assassin. Because I did more damage to you with my brain by playing you in 5 days than I did all year, yelling and screaming and ranting and raving and fighting. I guess that's it. I'll stream later with the chat open, of course, but I just wanted to get this off my chest without any interruptions, and I'll put the link to the other channel, the other video, or you can just go to the Drama Dump channel and look at all the videos and just find, you know, the one with her name on it. Most people have seen it, some have not. Some of their loser friends will see it and still think, you know, maybe he doctored this somehow. He manipulated it. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to do a Google Hangouts panel the other night, but I'm so good at photo editing, Photoshop, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm accused of being a hacker. I'm cloning accounts. I'm accused of cloning accounts, even though I can't figure out how to set up a Google Hangouts panel. Okay. Can't fix that level of stupid. But go watch the video and listen to everything they are saying, especially her saying right now about what happened last year, and make your own decisions. That's it. You see, they will tell you the difference between me and them, besides 5,000 years of evolution, is that they will tell people, believe us. We're telling the truth. Don't even listen to what they have to say. Don't listen to what Creepo has to say. Listen to us. That's their mentality. That's their game. My game is don't believe what I tell you. Don't believe what they tell you. Don't believe what I tell you. Take both stories, combine them, and make up your own judgment. And if there's any proof, well, go for that proof and then make your own decisions. I don't want anyone to believe me without hearing the other side. Because in this case, the other side is so full of shit that it actually strengthens my argument. By people hearing their side in addition to mine, it will make them believe me even more when they hear how stupid the other side sounds. So go ahead and listen to both sides of the story, make a judgment, and enjoy the show, because it's going to get very interesting. It's going to get very interesting, and you know, there may be collateral damage. I don't care. I don't care. All is fair in love and war. And I happen to love war. This kind of war. War with truly evil. Evil. like I say, below the bottom feeders. You gotta look up to see the bottom feeders. Look at the bottom feeders up there. See, that's how low they are. They gotta look up to see the bottom feeders. I love this kind of war. Too bad they don't have the guts to fight fair without, getting legal and, I'm calling YouTube, I'm circulating a petition. Yeah, can't fight fair. You can't fight. You gotta get dirty. You gotta do hacking. You gotta do cloning of accounts. You gotta call YouTube in the middle of the night. Really? You're gonna call YouTube in the middle of the night? Yeah, I'm sure YouTube is answering their phones in the middle of the night. Nice try, not really. That's a bad try. That's called a bad lie. Just one of many. But this kind of war I love. It's just too bad they can't have a fair war. No holds barred, everything goes. We're not going to be sneaky. We're not going to flag. We're not going to report. We're not going to get the law involved. Come on, I've got streams downloaded. I have evidence on people I could lock up. Just like that. But I don't. Because I don't want to resort to that, because that's the coward's way out. I don't take the coward's way out. I'm on here fighting verbally every night. And they're doing their dirty deeds. Done dirt cheap. Doesn't that show you, though, who's really winning and who's really losing? Who has to go and get legal? Who has to go and get, the authorities involved? And who has to go complaining to YouTube and falsely flagging videos? And they just can't fight fair. I can, I do, always have, always will. Don't like it? Deal with it, because I ain't changing for nobody, and I ain't backing down from nobody. Never did, never will. And that's why my enemies hate me as much as they hate me, and my friends love me as much as they do, because I speak the truth. Deal with it. See you live a little later on. Laters. Now that's ear rape, having to hear that, but alright.